Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the intricate world of psychology and exploring 10 weaknesses common to every woman out there. But remember, this isn't about labeling or categorizing. It's about understanding the richness and complexity of the female experience. So let's get started. Number 10, vulnerability. There's a profound truth in the words. Behind every strong woman, there are soft places she rarely shows. It's easy to forget that even the most confident woman has her share of emotional scars. Her strength, while admirable, might often be a shield, a defense mechanism against a world that might not understand or appreciate her softness. Women, by nature, are biologically wired to be more emotionally expressive and open. This inherent vulnerability, while beautiful, can also make them susceptible to emotional pain. It's like having an open wound that never fully heals. It's tender to the touch and can bleed if not treated with care. And when life's storms hit, it's not always easy for her to keep up the facade of strength. Sometimes she just wants to curl up and cry. The trick for the world, and perhaps for men, is to recognize these moments, to offer support and understanding instead of judgment. Remember, true strength doesn't lie in never falling, but in the courage to pick oneself up after every fall. Number 9, overthinking. Have you ever noticed how a simple comment or a casual glance can send a woman into a spiral of thoughts? One psychological truth about women is that they often overthink every word, every action, especially from those they care about. A compliment might be dissected for hidden meanings. A delay in response to a text message can trigger a storm of worry. Every interaction becomes a potential minefield of emotions. Why does he say that? What did she mean by that? Did I say something wrong? It's a constant loop of analysis. This isn't a flaw, but a testament to the depth of thought and emotion that women bring to every interaction. For a man who loves a woman, this can be both endearing and frustrating. Endearing because it shows how deeply she cares. Frustrating because it seems like no amount of reassurance can stop the overthinking. Understanding this aspect of her nature can lead to better communication and deeper emotional connections. Knowing that she needs clear, straightforward interactions can help men navigate this emotional landscape more effectively. Remember, sometimes the simplest gestures carry the most meaning. A clear, kind word can often do more to soothe her worries than any grand gesture. Number 8, putting others first. A woman's instinct to nurture and care for others often leads her to put others first, sometimes to the point of forgetting about herself. She finds joy in acts of service, in making others happy, and it's a priority in her life. It's ingrained in many from childhood, where they might have been praised for sharing or caring. But this habit can become a weakness when it starts to drain her, when she consistently denies her own needs and desires to cater to others. This can lead to feelings of resentment, burnout, and a loss of self. In relationships, this tendency can cause imbalance. She might find herself constantly giving without receiving, or making endless sacrifices without open communication. While putting others first is often seen as a virtue, it's essential for both parties to recognize the potential pitfalls. Open communication about needs and boundaries can help maintain healthier relationships. It's a balancing act, finding the harmony between selfless love and preserving one's own identity. Number 7, fear of not being enough. Every woman, regardless of her achievements or the love she receives, battles the fear of not being enough. She compares herself to societal ideals, to other women, and sometimes to an imaginary standard of perfection. This fear can be paralyzing. It can make her doubt her worth, question her choices, and even change her behavior to fit into preconceived notions of what a good woman should be. For example, She might feel compelled to adhere strictly to traditional gender roles, perhaps by prioritizing domestic duties over personal aspirations, or she may feel pressured to attain a certain body type, leading to unhealthy dieting or cosmetic procedures. This fear can also manifest in relationships. She might seek validation primarily through her partner's approval, or measure her self-worth based on his love. In essence, she constantly seeks external affirmation to fill the internal void of insecurities. Addressing this fear involves recognizing and challenging these negative thoughts, embracing one's authentic self, and understanding that true value comes from within. Number 6. Lack of emotional connection. Despite being biologically wired for deep emotional connection, many women still experience a profound sense of loneliness. This might sound paradoxical, yet it's a reality for many. Picture this: a woman surrounded by friends at a social gathering, laughing and engaged in conversation. On the surface, it appears she's connected and part of the group. However, underneath the facade, she might be experiencing a deep sense of disconnection. Perhaps she feels a lack of genuine understanding or shared emotional depth in the interactions. Maybe the conversations are superficial or don't resonate with her core values and beliefs. The absence of a meaningful emotional connection leaves her feeling isolated and misunderstood. Even in a crowd, this emotional disconnection can also manifest within relationships. A woman might find herself in a partnership where the emotional bond is tenuous or lacking depth. Her partner might be present physically, but fail to provide the emotional intimacy and understanding she craves. Consequently, she might feel unseen, unheard, and disconnected from the very person she's in a relationship with. Number 5. Criticism. Women are wired to take criticism personally, even when it's constructive. Gentle jabs or negative comments can leave emotional scars that linger long after the words are spoken. You see, for a woman, criticism often strikes at the core of her being. When she puts so much of herself into everything, the slightest critique can feel like a direct attack on her character or competence. A seemingly casual remark about her appearance or abilities can send her into a spiral of self-doubt and introspection. Imagine, for instance, a woman who has meticulously planned and prepared a meal for guests. Even if the dish is objectively well made, a passing comment from a guest about a minor detail, such as the temperature of the food, can overshadow the hours of effort she invested. In this scenario, the woman might not be able to brush off the comment as easily as someone else might. Instead, she might ruminate over it, questioning her choices and wondering if she could have done better. 4. Needing reassurance. A common misconception is that women who love deeply don't need reassurance. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. For a woman who loves deeply, needing reassurance isn't a sign of insecurity, but a natural extension of her loving nature. Think of it this way: when a woman invests her heart and soul into something or someone, it's not uncommon for her to want to safeguard that precious thing. Reassurance acts as a protective measure, a way to ensure that what she holds dear remains cherished and valued. Picture a woman who has poured her heart into planning a surprise party for her partner. As she puts up the decorations and makes arrangements, she might find herself doubting if the effort is truly appreciated. In that moment, a simple word of affirmation or gratitude from her partner can be incredibly reassuring, letting her know that her hard work and thoughtfulness haven't gone unnoticed. For a man who loves a woman, understanding this aspect of her nature is crucial. Offering reassurance isn't just a kind gesture, it's an acknowledgement of the depth of her love and commitment. Number 3. Desire for emotional intimacy. Most women crave emotional intimacy, a deep, heartfelt connection that goes beyond physical attraction or casual banter. They flourish in environments where emotions are acknowledged, where feelings are discussed openly, and where empathy and understanding are highly regarded. A woman who values emotional intimacy seeks a partner who can be her confidant, someone to whom she can express her deepest fears, dreams, and vulnerabilities without hesitation. This desire isn't merely a longing for companionship, but a yearning for a profound bond that nurtures her soul. It's in these intimate moments of emotional sharing that a woman feels truly connected, seen, and cherished. For a man who loves a woman, understanding and nurturing this aspect of her being is vital. Creating a safe space for her to share her emotions and reciprocating with his own feelings fosters a bond that is both loving and enriching. Number 2, desire to be understood. Women often feel misunderstood, not because they're overly complex, but because they feel deeply. Their experiences, thoughts, and emotions are as vast as the ocean, but they struggle to express it all. Ever had a friend who seemed downcast, but when asked, said they were fine? Women often do this. They might smile and nod, but inside they're grappling with a myriad of emotions. It's not that they're being evasive, it's that expressing their true feelings can be overwhelming or even scary. They fear being judged or not being taken seriously, so they might bury their emotions, pretending to be fine when they're anything but. This desire to be understood isn't a weakness, but a testament to the richness of their inner world. For a man who loves a woman, patience and empathy are key. Creating an environment where she feels safe to express herself, where her feelings are validated, can foster a bond built on mutual respect and understanding. Number 1, silent battles. Behind a woman's smile often lie silent battles. She deals with emotional exhaustion, the invisible weight of expectations, or the constant hum of comparison. Perhaps she struggles with infertility, trying to conceive but unable to. Maybe she's fighting the societal pressure to look a certain way, or battling the fear of failure while pursuing her dreams. These struggles aren't visible, yet they shape her daily life. How does this understanding enrich your view of women? What new perspectives have emerged? Share your thoughts below. Your comments are a silent support that means the world to us. If you found this journey through the intricacies of women's psychology insightful, please give us a thumbs up. Your gesture fuels our passion to continue creating content that explores the complexities of the human experience. Thank you for walking this path of discovery with us.